So wait, you the baddest bitch in the room and you been bad your entire life. Now you in your 12th grade year, right? You and your best friend, y'all always been like the it girls. When I mean like the it girls, y'all always had your hair done. Y'all come from money, but y'all like neighborhood it girls. With that being said, everybody in the city know who y'all is. And when y'all like them lit bitches, everybody want to be y'all. All the bitches want to hang around y'all. All the niggas want to fuck on y'all. But you always had like a little boyfriend throughout like your whole high school year, right? Boom. So with you having a boyfriend throughout like your whole high school year, your best friend was like a little whore. And what I mean by like a little whore, you know, she used to get around, but that was your best friend, so you stood beside her or whatever. And it was like y'all was cute as shit, so didn't nobody like ping y'all to the cross, right? So with that being said, right, it was this boy in your neighborhood. Everybody liked him, right? And what I mean by everybody liked him, he was like the drug dealer. He used to fuck with all the bitches, but he didn't let it be known that he fucked with all the bitches. Like if the bitches was claiming that they fucked him once and that was it, boom. But he always would like want you. And what I mean by he would always want you, like he would like throw you little hints and shit like that, like, oh, she gonna be cute as shit when she grow up. Oh yeah, I need that. But you never pay him no mind because you knew for a fact that he knew your brother, and your brother was like his age, and they used to be like on a football team. But so and so, your brother ended up going to college, and the boy ended up staying in the neighborhood. You know how that shit go, boom. So with that being said, right, one day you coming home from school, whatever. Remind you in the 12th grade, you caramel complexion, you got these cute ass hazel eyes, you always wear your hair like in a part on the side, and it's like your real hair, like you one of them real hair bitches. You feel me? Nice thick eyebrows. You got like the natural filler look in your lips. You know what I'm saying? You got a cute little petite little shape, but you got like enough ass that a double cup, like the niggas know that ass fit once you take the jeans off or whatever, right? So one day you coming home from school, whatever, you getting off the bus or whatever. Matter of fact, when you getting on the bus or whatever, he like, why you getting on the bus? I thought you be getting in Ubers. You like, oh, I had to get on the bus or whatever the case may be, is because my car wasn't working. I don't mind getting on the bus. I was coming from my little nursing law program or whatever, right? So y'all ended up like talking. So he like walking you home, right? So as he walking you home and y'all talking about like your nursing program, you going away to school and stuff like that, you notice that he not really how everybody make him to be. Like he actually smart. He playing on your innocence. Like, and what I mean by he playing on your innocence, like y'all getting to know each other. Like, and you like, oh shit, he actually cool as shit. Like he throwing you compliments or whatever. So on your way home, he throw the bone at you. So he like, let's go get something to eat, right? So y'all go get something to eat or whatever. Boom, y'all end up downtown, y'all get something food, right? So you sitting there talking to him, you chopping it up with him, boom. So your girlfriend calling you like, where you at, whatever. You like, I'm getting something to eat, girl. I'm gonna call you later, right? So as y'all on y'all way, y'all talking, y'all getting something to eat and stuff like that. He like wooing the shit out of you. He telling you all his dreams and shit, how he wanna buy houses and stuff like that. He just opened like a little car shop and shit like that. So you like, oh my god, this boy really like smart as shit, right? Now the time is passing. As time is fucking passing, you realize like, oh shit, I need to go home, boy. I got shit I gotta do tomorrow. So he like, no, just come with me or whatever. So y'all go for a walk. Girl, why you end up at his house? Now when you at his house, you didn't even know that he lived in his house. You didn't even know that he lived in a real nice house. You get in his house, he got books and shit. He real organized. You notice like this nigga is smart as shit. Like he was clean as shit when you get in his house. Like the toothbrushes was separate from the motherfucking toothpaste. Like everything was organized. You get in his house, like you like, oh my god, you like, I thought you live in the neighborhood. He like, no, that's just like one of the little trap houses I be at or whatever. Boom. So with that being said or whatever, you sitting in his house or whatever, right? Why y'all end up fucking? Girl, he fucked the shit out of you. Like fucked you real good. Like, and what I mean, like, you ain't never been fucked like this or whatever, right? So you like, oh my god, this is crazy. Like you couldn't believe that you did it because you was telling him like, no, you ain't like running to do it. But something, this was like out your norm. This is shit that your best friend really do. You feel me? So you go to it or whatever, you had sex with him, right? Boom. Everything fine. He pick you up the next, well, he don't pick you up, but he take you home the next morning. You change your clothes and he drop you off to school, right? So when he drop you off to school, your girlfriend like, wait, that wasn't a Uber, bitch. That was Daul. So she like, bitch, child, I'm gonna tell you about it. So y'all walking, you telling your best friend about it or whatever the case may be is, right? So you telling your best friend all the details. You like, oh my god, your best friend like, that is fucking crazy. Like when y'all start fucking with each other, right? So you like, it just happened, like I didn't even know this or whatever. Like this is crazy, right? So as you talking to your best friend, you telling her the fucking story, you pick up your fucking phone. And when you pick up your phone, it's him texting you like, bitch, look, bitch, like he fucking just texted my phone right here or whatever, right? So your best friend is like really in shock or whatever, right? So y'all ended up going to class or whatever. He texting you while you in class, everything going cool, right? So when he texting you while you in class, he like, your day good or whatever. He like, what time your lunch? You telling him like, oh, my lunch at this time or whatever. But I usually like order Uber Eats and stuff like that. So he like asking you like, what you usually order? You like, oh, I be ordering like Chick-fil-A or whatever. Like saying just like common, cause you know I don't be doing too much, cause I be having to go to my nurse program and I just be needing something on my stomach. Bitch, why the fuck lunchtime come? He ordered your fucking food and he sent you some flowers. Like he really putting it on you, like wooing the shit out of you. Like that's about to be your little whoop-de-whoop. Boom. So your best friend like, oh bitch, you getting Chick-fil-A and fucking flowers, bitch. Oh, you must really fuck the shit out of him. Boom. So remind you, you in a nurse program because you about to go away to school or whatever, right? Boom. So you still fucking with him and stuff like that. It's been like a month, right? So you notice that your best friend is really giving you like the cold shoulder every now and again. So you like, girl, what is wrong with you? She like, oh, nothing. Like, I just been busy or whatever. You like, no, bitch, we do everything together. Like, you acting crazy. She like, girl, you the one acting crazy. You the one that got the meaning. So y'all going back and forth like, no, it ain't that serious. So y'all ended up connected again, right? But you notice as you go into your nurse program, you keep getting fucking like morning sickness. You like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I don't ever feel like this, right? So you telling your best friend and shit like that. So your best friend like, bitch, I think you probably pregnant. So you like, bitch, I cannot be fucking pregnant, bitch. We literally about to fucking graduate. Like, I'm not about to be pregnant. Why the fuck y'all? And you are literally cursing this man out. And what I mean by you are cursing him out, you are so hormonal because you know this is your first time being pregnant. You never got pregnant before. So you cursing him out. You like, what the fuck? Why the fuck is her ring here? Da 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 da. So he's sitting there with the IE ass face trying to make up every lie to known the man. So he like, what are you talking about? I don't know why her ring there. Maybe when she went in there to put the gifts in the room, her ring fell. So he's literally convincing you. And not only is he convincing you, you starting to notice that this man is manipulative. This man is narcissistic. This man know how to come up with every lie. So you sitting there believing everything because now you starting to think, did he love bomb me? Did I really just fall for everything that he kept me up with? But you like, I'm hormonal, right? So y'all sitting there, y'all going back and forth. And one thing about you just can't deal with it no more. So you like, you know what? I'm gonna call my friend. So you call your friend. You like, why your ring over here? Da 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 da. So she's sticking to the lie too. She like, girl, my ring is right here. What are you talking about? So your best friend is sitting in the car. She like, wait, my ring is not right here. What's going on? So she like, oh, my ring must have dropped when I was bringing the gifts in the room and stuff like that. So she like, how did your ring get on the bed? So your best friend like, girl, I don't know. Like you acting crazy at this point. Like, why would I sit up there and do this to you, right? So they convinced you that nothing was going on. But always in the back of your head, you just feel like he was up to something, right? So eventually you get back on good terms with your man. Y'all had the baby shower. You had a conversation with your brother about it. Your brother mad, but it's like it was too late for him to like really say something. But your brother still had his eye on him, right? Boom. So what I mean by your brother still had an eye on him, he like, this is crazy because why would my sister end up messing with this boy? Like, out of all the niggas in the neighborhood, she did not hit to mess with him. Like, literally, you really took your time to mess with this boy who didn't deserve you. And your brother just trying to figure it out, right? So you ended up, you started your school. And when you started the program and stuff like that, your best friend ended up dealing with this guy named Samir. So while she dealing with Samir and stuff like that, she cheating on Samir. And you know this because that's your best friend. You know how your best friend is. She don't stick to no one boy. She's trying to scale her way to the top. Like, your best friend is the type of girl that she always envisioned herself to be like a hot girl. She want to be in music videos. She want to fuck with all the big time niggas. That's what your best friend do. And she kind of mad at you because it's like, girl, we were supposed to be hot girls together, but you pregnant right now. So you telling your friend like, girl, I'm gonna get back to myself once the baby and everything get older and stuff like that, right? So now it's time for you to move into a bigger place. And why you got to move in a bigger place is because you ended up telling a boy like, this not gonna be enough room in your apartment for just you, me, and the baby. And you like, this like a bachelor pad. So he ended up finding you a place, right? So when he ended up finding you a place, right, you goes ahead and y'all moving into the new place. And you like in your 9th month of like about to hit a baby and stuff like that, right? So you not really doing none of the heavy moving. You just like getting a little stuff. So you getting like the small boxes, you getting a ring camera, all of that type of stuff, putting it in, right? So while he out doing everything and the movers bringing everything in, the movers like, do you need me to set up anything, right? So you like, you know what? Y'all can start setting up like the baby stuff and they doing all that stuff, right? Remember, he got money. So you on the phone with your best friend while they setting the stuff up. You like, you know what? I'm gonna take the initiative to put like the camera up and stuff like that. So you start putting the camera in and stuff like that. And this is the camera from his house. So when you start putting the camera in and stuff like that, you programming it because now you gotta set it up to your phone because y'all gonna be living in a bigger place. place. So as you setting it up and stuff like that, the camera says, wait, to sync all of this stuff, we need you to link it to your phone. So you like, do I really need to link this to my phone? Like, it's gonna mess up my storage. So you like, you know what, I'm gonna link it to my iPad, right? So when you link it to your iPad, it shows all of the footage. So you like, wait, hold on, let me go back to the day it was my baby shower. So when you go back to the day of your baby shower, you notice, you see the best friend bringing in the boxes, right? So it's kind of like blurry and stuff like that, but you remember that it wasn't just one camera connected, it was like 3 to 4 different cameras. So you got all the angles. So you notice your best friend going in the room, she dropping the boxes off. You like, whew, thank God, I'm so happy about that. Like, whew. She was dropping the boxes off, and you see, like, when she was dropping the boxes off, she took like her jewelry off and she set it on the bed. So you was like, all right, cool, they ain't end up doing nothing. So you was happy and relieved about that. You actually like apologized to your best friend. You was like, girl, why I so happy to go back to the footage and find it and stuff like that, and I see that you ain't do nothing. So she like, girl, I fucking told you I ain't do nothing to the boy. But the whole time they did do something, they just didn't catch it on camera, right? Boom. So your best friend like, oh, I'm in the clear. So she get off the phone with the best friend. So I don't know, you know, a woman intuitions always tell you to like keep looking. So as you keep looking and stuff like that, you looking at the footage and stuff like that, why do you see your brother in his house? So you like, the fuck you doing with my brother or whatever? Like, you know they cool, but why was my brother over here and stuff like that? Remind you, your brother don't live in the city no more. So you looking at the footage and stuff like that, y'all, come to find out, he in the room fucking on the brother. When I tell you, your heart drops. You like, hold up. You sitting there. You like, am I really 9 months pregnant? Hold on. This boy is DL. Hold on. You trying to figure it out, because it's like, you cannot believe that you thought it was your best friend this whole time. Come to find out, he's dealing with your brother. So you panicking so much that you feel your water break. And now your water done broke, and you on the phone with the hospital calling them, you calling a boy, you in the hospital, you trying to figure out everything. You like, oh my God, I'm getting rushed to the hospital, my baby coming. It's so much on your brain. So when you on your way to the hospital, you call him, you like, I'm on my fucking way to the hospital, come now. So the baby has come. And now that the baby is here, you looking at the baby while you in the hospital, and you like, oh my God, I really just had a whole baby by a punk. I really just had a baby by a gipper. I really just had a baby by a man who is laying with my brother. So he's in the hospital acting excited. Like, he real hype. He like, oh my God, I finally had a baby, this, that, and the third. I'm so happy, babe. You sitting there, drugged up, bloodied up, looking at this man like, he focused on his baby. And I'm focused on, did he really just do something with my brother? Like, you understand, like, really what's going on in my head? I'm just trying to figure out, like, yo, I really was messing with this boy who I didn't have no plans to mess with. I didn't go to school. And now come to find out, I done moved in with him. And I could have went away to college, and you was messing with my brother the whole time. This is really crazy to me, because for me, I just trying to understand, like, how he gonna play in my face, right? So now as me and him in the room, my best friend, my mom, everybody come in the room, right? I just say it out loud. Why my brother right there? I say it out loud, right? Why my brother right there? I said, so everybody just gonna sit in this room and act like they don't know what's going on. So that's what y'all gonna do. Y'all just gonna sit in this room and act like y'all don't know what's going on. And everybody looking at me like, what is she talking about? Like, is she like still high with the meds? So I said, so y'all wasn't gonna tell me that you was messing with my brother and I filmed it on the camera. So it get quiet. Everybody mouth drop. Everybody trying to figure out what am I talking about. I said, oh, so everybody's trying to figure out what I'm talking about. I immediately told my best friend to hand me my phone. I grabbed my phone. I airdrop everybody the video. Now everybody looking at the video, trying to figure out, oh my God. So before I even get the snap on him, my best friend starts swinging at him. And I'm figuring out like, yeah, best friend, get him, best friend, get him, best friend. Thinking she on my side. No, she's swinging on him, because come to find out, he been dealing with my best friend behind my back like I knew he was. And now my best friend pregnant. So wait, my brother trying to break it up, but what are you trying to break it up for? Is you breaking it up to defend me and my best friend, but are you trying to break it up because you was dealing with him? So let's put the pieces to the puzzle. So you had a baby by me. My best friend been dealing with you behind my back. She's pregnant. And my brother been dealing with you.
So I'm saying this out loud, and my mom trying to figure out, like, what the fuck is going, like, what is this? What is this? Like, this can't be real. So the nurses and security guards, everybody come in the room, they break it up, right? So when they break it up, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see my family. I don't want to see nobody. Like, I asked them to remove everybody out of the hospital because I don't got time for this. And I had the great idea to just say, I'm signing over my rights. I don't want this baby, and I don't care. I'm signing over my rights.
So you done gave that man baby away. And when you done gave that man baby away, remember, you told the hospital, put everybody out the room, including your mom. Because at this point, you don't even feel like talking to your mom because you just feel like you became a product of your environment. You became another statistic. And you're still hormonal. You're still going through all the emotions. So with you giving the baby away, you signed over all the rights. You made sure that you didn't want nothing to do with the baby. You saw the baby one time, you named them, and you just sent them on his way. You gave him to a family that you knew nothing about. Cool. So when you get the baby away, you kiss your baby, everything fine, right? Now, with that being said, you called the one person that you could always depend on. You a girl. You're a daddy's girl. So you call your dad. You get on the phone with your dad, and when you call your dad, you explaining to him everything. And your dad done moved on. He just like, you know what? Come on, baby. If you need to come down here for the summer and just feel better, it's cool. Remind you, you come from a family that wears though, like your mom always didn't have it, but she had enough just to make y'all survive. But your dad moved on. He got a new wife. You got other siblings on that side. So you go down south with your dad. And when you go down south with your dad, it's a breath of fresh air. You down there for the summer. So when you down there for the summer, you just like thinking over everything. You just like spending time with your other siblings. You learning that it's another life for you down south. So your dad was like, hey, baby, what you want to do? Because you know that the summer is almost over. Like, what do you feel like you want to do with yourself, right? So you was like, you know what? I'm going to see if I could like take any of these other offers that they've been offering me for school. So he helped you get registered at the new school down south. So you go to a HBCU. Boom. When you get registered at the HBCU, remind you, the whole time your baby father been trying to reach out to you, your ex-best friend, your other brother. The only person you decided to talk to was your old brother. And the reason you decided to talk to him because you wanted the better understanding. So your brother come flying to tell. When your brother come flying to tell you, I just having a conversation, he telling you that he been dealing with a guy on and off for like since they've been teenagers. They actually was in a relationship, but they couldn't be public. So you understood everything, but you like, damn, like, that's my baby father now. Like, this is crazy. And you and him just start laughing because at the end of the day, that's like your brother. You accept him for who he is. But it's always in the back of your mind like, yo, my brother really was fucking my baby dad. Boom. Y'all move on from there. So when you move on from there and stuff, your brother like, oh, what you about to do? You like, oh, I'm about to start school at this HBCU. So you telling him about it or whatever, right? So y'all go visit the school, like you go do the walkthrough. As you doing the walkthrough and stuff like that, you in the admissions office. When you in the admissions office, you run into this guy. And the guy you run into, he's the guy that's going to help you like tour the campus and stuff like that. So you touring the campus with him. Your brother is sitting in his car. Everything fine. When you touring the campus with him, you notice that this is like a guy you never dealt with before. Like, he is so handsome. He's like brown skin. He got dreads. He telling you that he on a football team. Everything is going fine. So you getting to know him. And when you get to know him, you just like, oh, he seemed like a cool guy for that first day. You end up leaving. When you end up leaving and stuff like that, you looking at like the online activities that they got. So you're like, you know what? I don't want to do nursing this time. Like, I really don't want to do nursing. Like, obviously that didn't work out. You know, let me try to be a part of a fraternity. So you're looking at the different fraternities. And when you're looking at the different fraternities, you're sitting there figuring out like, oh my God, I don't know which one I want to be a part of. So you go to like the tryouts, you meeting all of the girls, you run into this girl or whatever. Now you're a little sketchy about being cool with girls because of the last situation with your old best friend. So you go to here and you meet this new girl, and the new girl that you meet, her name is Jessica. And when you fucking meet Jessica, oh my God, Jessica is the life of the party. Jessica runs the fraternity. Jessica is that bitch. Jessica is that girl that know all of the niggas. Everything is lit. Like, just like, oh girl, you gonna be a part of our fraternity, and with you being a part of our fraternity, I'm gonna get you in or whatever. So y'all go to like the first like meeting party or whatever. And when you go to the meeting party, guess who's at the meeting party with his homeboys? The fucking boy that was showing you around the school. You like, oh my God, bitch. You telling Jessica, you like, bitch, oh my God, that's the boy right there. That's the fucking boy. And Jessica turned around like, girl,
Not the fuck him. Like, bitch, y'all know you fucking lying. You like, yeah, oh my God. Jessica like, oh my God. You know everybody always like DJ, but can't nobody get DJ. Like, can't nobody get DJ. She like, it's so crazy because guess what? DJ is my cousin. Hey. So she called DJ over there. So DJ come over there. So DJ like, what's up, Jess? She like, what's up? So they talking and stuff like that. So DJ like, what? That's your homegirl? You like, yeah, that's my new girlfriend. She just moved here or whatever, right? So y'all getting to know each other and stuff like that. Y'all drinking and stuff like that. So you and DJ sitting over there on the side. Jessica over there talking to everybody because you know she a socialite. So is she over there sitting there talking to everybody because she a socialite and stuff like that? DJ like, you gonna be staying on campus soon? You like, yeah, I got my dorm or whatever, and I'm about to be a part of the fraternity. So he like, what? You about to be a part of the fraternity? You like, yeah, I never did it before, but I'm just like, let me just try something or whatever, right? So with you being a part of the fraternity and stuff like that, it's time to leave. So DJ like, let me take you home, right? So as DJ about to take you home, Jessica said, not today. We not even about to do that. So Jessica just ended up taking you home. You kind of a little mad, but you like happy because your girl got your back. And to be honest, you thought your old girlfriend had your back like this, but no. You could tell Jessica is just like a whole different type of girl. Y'all end up Jessica dropping you off. Jessica asking you like, oh, how you like my cousin DJ? You like, he cute or whatever, but you're not trying to show too much because you don't want to seem like you dicky. And you know, like, you never want to be the type of girl that you too much on a nigga and you don't know Jessica like that yet. You know her just enough. So Jessica end up dropping you off. Now you start in school. As you start in school, you're about 2 weeks in, everything going fine. You and Jessica getting cool and stuff like that. You running a DJ every now and again, right? But now it's time to go to one of the fucking homecoming games. When you go to the fucking homecoming games, you know DJ is going to be there. You know DJ going to look good. So you and this other girl that you met, her name is Tamika. So you and Tamika ended up going to the game together. Y'all meeting Jessica and your gay friend, your fucking gay friend named B. So y'all all go to the fucking game. Everybody sitting there. Everybody like, oh my God, DJ gonna be there. DJ gonna be there. DJ gonna be there. Everybody is worried about you and DJ. And you just like, y'all putting too much pressure on it, right? Y'all go to here. Y'all get to the game. DJ is dropping it. Like, DJ is getting all the points. DJ is lit. DJ turning up. DJ and his crew, like, they lit, right? So y'all go to hit the game over. So everybody went out to get something to eat. But DJ like, you know what? I don't even feel like going. You want to go do something else? Yeah, so you and DJ just decide to go get some food at this other spot. As y'all getting food at the other spot or whatever, you notice it's getting late. So you like, DJ, I gotta go home. I got tests in the morning or whatever, right? So DJ like, why don't you just stay the night over my house? You like, this happened to me before and I'm not about to do it again. So you play it cool. DJ drop you off. You go home. But you and DJ decide to link up later because later on, DJ is having something at his house and he wants you to come. So you like, you know what? I'm going to come to the event later at Charles. When you come to the event later at DJ house and stuff like that, DJ come from fucking money. Now, your dad got some money, but no, DJ family got money. Like, when I tell you DJ family got money, like, Jessica had to come to the party to literally be like my +1 because they don't let anybody in on like the premises if they don't really know you. So Jessica come to the party and vouch for me and stuff like that. I'm walking in a party. It's upper echelon stair. It's all of these expensive cars. I'm talking about Rolls Royces, Porsches. Everything is at this party, right? We walk in, the mom come out, she's on the terrace or whatever with the dad. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know they had this much money or whatever, right? And the reason that they was having a whole party or whatever the case may be is because it was a big celebration. And DJ was telling me, like, my family do big celebrations. And since I'm not in the house with my little sister, they wanted us to have another sibling. And he was like, we having like a celebration for like the family. So everybody gonna come, everybody gonna meet my new sibling. So it's kind of like a baby shower, but it's not the typical baby shower. Like, you know how somebody pregnant and then they see the baby? No, the baby is already here because we adopted. So when they bring the baby out, why the fuck is it her baby, y'all? Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. It's her fucking baby. She said, oh my God. Oh my God, it's karma. It's coming to bite me in my ass. I got away from this fucking situation. So DJ is looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I literally like stumble and hit the table. Everybody turn around. I'm embarrassed. I just immediately just like runs out the party. And when I runs out the fucking party, DJ is looking and Jessica coming to chase me or whatever. So when Jessica like get a hold of me, she like, girl, what's wrong with you? Why are you fucking stumbling? You immediately just turn around and say, Jessica, that's my baby. Jessica looked like, what the fuck you mean, your baby? I thought you ain't had no kids. You say, no, that's my baby. I had a baby and I gave my baby up for adoption.
From running out the party to Jessica chasing me to me trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. All I know is Jessica keep asking me, girl, why you run out the party? And I told her, this is my baby. But she can't comprehend right now. I think the bitch a little retarded. You understand? I think she a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So I just grabbed the bitch and I say, Jessica, that's my fucking baby. Jessica like, what do you mean that's your baby? I thought you didn't have no kids. You like, yeah, I didn't have no fucking kids. I didn't raise the baby, but this is my baby that came out of my pussy. You understand where I'm coming from? This is the baby that came out of my motherfucking pussy that I pushed out. So Jessica like, oh, I understand. So like, what you gave the baby up? So I look back at Jessica, I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Like, you just gave the baby up. Jessica like, it is what it is. If you gave the baby up, you gave the fucking baby up. You like, no, I gave the baby up because you got to understand the whole story. So as I'm sitting there telling Jessica what the fuck is going on and why the fuck I gave the baby up, Jessica like, yo, you's a crazy ass bitch, but I fucks with it. But me personally, I would have never gave my baby up. So now me and Jessica going back and forth. And the reason we going back and forth is because I feel like this bitch judging me and not understanding. And for me, it's just like, damn, how the fuck you gonna judge another bitch from the street trying to make her fucking way? I didn't know this nigga was gay. I didn't know he was fucking my brother. So Jessica like, wait, he was fucking your brother? You like, yeah, bitch, he was fucking my brother. That's why I gave the fucking baby up. So Jessica like, oh, yeah, you're a crazy one. So we just sit there and we start laughing. So she's like, bitch, you just gotta go back in the party. We just gonna tell DJ what's going on. So we go back in the motherfucking party. I put DJ to the side, tell him what's going on. So DJ like, yo, do you want to stay here? Like, damn, that's your baby or whatever. Do you want to see the baby? I'm like, no, bitch, I don't want to fucking see the baby. Like, I never wanted to fucking see the baby again. Now the fucking baby here. So me, DJ, and Jessica ended up leaving. We go smoke or whatever. So as we smoking and shit like that, I don't typically smoke in front of niggas. But for me, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna take a little puff, you know, and a little drinky drink. So we sitting there doing that. So we talking about what we gonna do tomorrow or whatever, right? So as we talking about what we gonna do tomorrow, it's like ditch day. So we like, all right, we gonna ditch. We're not gonna go. Boom. So we decide to go to the fucking carnival, right? When we go to the carnival, right, it's me, DJ, it's Jessica, it's our other girlfriend Tamika, and it's our gay friend. And we decided to go, right? And then last minute, my brother called me like, I'm in town, what you doing? So my brother like, oh, can I go or whatever? So I'm like, yeah, you could go. Child, why the fuck my brother start talking to the gay boy? Who the fuck told you to talk to them? Now they buddying up. They think they the fucking best of both worlds. They think they friends. They think they in a couple. They think they in love. They think they in love. So it's kind of weird because I'm not used to seeing the side of my brother. But what if my brother the bottom? What if my brother taking it instead of giving it? But, child, I don't care. Do what you want to do, brother. So when we get to the park or whatever, DJ want to, like, link up with me. But Jessica and Tamika like, no, we going to go have fun. Y'all go have fun. So all of the boys went over there. And I know DJ probably felt weird because it was my brother, the boy that is gay. And it's also him. And, like, now he just got a free will. So they go off. We run into these other boys. And when we run into these other boys or whatever, Jessica like, ooh, they look cute as shit. Let's go talk to them. So we talking to them. We get on the rides with them. They buying us cotton candy. They's getting us some stuffed animals. So we chopping it up with them or whatever, right? So these are some more like boys that want to smoke too. Why do everybody want to smoke? That's my thing. Why do everybody want to smoke? But I'm gonna do it for the plot. My girlfriend want me to talk to the boys. So we go here, we go to like the parking lot and we over there and they like smoking. So let me paint the scenery for you. So it's me and the boy, we outside the car, like on the back, like where the license plate is. We got Jessica grown ass in the back seat talking to the other boy because they was like in a nice ass like skate and they had like the sunroof. And then we got Tamika in the front with the other boy, right? So everybody talking, they got music playing, we smoking, we drinking, everything going fine, right? All we know is when we in the parking lot, a car pulls up, right? So when a car pulls up, me and the boy like talking or whatever, we're not really paying it no mind. We just like, oh, that's a car or whatever, boom. So when the car pull up, it pulls up on the driver's side where Jessica is sitting and also where Tamika is sitting. Because remember, they're in the front and the back seat. So they like where I'm sitting there, right? And then you got the two boys in the other seat right there, right? So as we sitting or whatever, while the car rolls down the window and start lighting up the car, the boy literally grabs me and we start running. So as we running and stuff like that, I'm like, oh my God, my girlfriend's, what is going on? Like, this is crazy. So I'm scared, I'm panicking. So we runs or whatever. So we go get like the police and stuff like that. We like, oh my God, my friends, something just happened real bad or whatever. So they come back and stuff like that, y'all. As they coming back, this already, the cops and everything is there, y'all. Why did they get rushed to the hospital? So when they get rushed to the hospital, we get in contact with DJ and all of them. Yo, we was talking to boys. Now they trying to figure out, like, I'm like, it's not the time for this. It's all we saying. So my brother like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We go to the hospital or whatever, right? Come to find out, Jessica got shot in her arm. So she in there acting crazy. I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you? Calm down. It's not that serious. She like, oh my God, my arm. What's going on with Tamika? What's going on with Tamika? Y'all, come to find out, y'all, why Tamika died. Tamika died. Tamika and the fucking boy that Jessica was talking to both died. I cannot tell you no fucking lie. Like, I cannot believe that they just died. So we all mourning. We in the hospital. We like, oh my God, we gotta call a family. We gotta do this. Jessica's calling everybody. Because remember, I just met Tamika, but I don't really know Tamika like that. But it's like crazy. Like, damn, like this girl I really met and now she really did. So we really sitting there just talking and we just trying to understand like what is all going on. We trying to process this. Me thinking in the back of my head, I'm like, I left one havoc situation to go to another situation. Like, this can't be life. Now